Hello, everybody. I'm Iron Captain, and welcome to another episode of Long Way Home. Last time, I made several improvements to the base, including clearing out the area in which I'm going to be moving the assembler and refinery and some of the other components up here today, as well as also increasing the power output by building that nice new and improved solar array. So I need to get started on moving the refinery and assembler full stop. So I'm gonna put it in that freshly cleared out area down below. That's eventually gonna be the third and fourth hangars. So I'm gonna start with that. Get that moved down and we'll go from there. So while that's charging, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna move this. Because I don't think I can move it all in one go. I especially don't think I can move this cargo container with it being embedded in the ground the way it is, unless I can get lucky and remove all the boxes from inside it. That's gonna be an iffy prospect. So I might end up just leaving that. As for the basic assembler here, I'll probably just scrap it, leave it as well, and keep the regular assembler. Because once I put on a few power modules, that will be a lot more efficient than the basic. I definitely want to keep the basic refinery and the water recycler and food reprocessor or resequencer over here. Those won't be too hard, but the rest of it, not entirely sure how I'm gonna manage it. Okay, so I want to try to detach just the assembler at the moment. So I'm gonna turn this thing around. Now I need to put a landing gear on it so I can reach up and try to grab a hold of just that assembler, because that's all I want to move right now. Well, I'm locked. Kind of awkwardly, but I'm locked. Okay, so now I need to try to break this loose. So I'm hoping to... grind this away. There, it's loose. Okay. That refinery is now, the assembler is now loose. As long as I don't end up somehow flipping myself. Or beating it to death. Should be able to take it down. There we go. One piece down. Well, loose. Okay. Now I need to put the weld pads on. And weld this to the ground. Neat construction components, okay. So I'll have to use either the basic assembler up top or my survival kit down here. And since I don't feel like running to the top, I'm just gonna produce a handful of what I need with the survival kit down here. Go, got my computers, one weld pad, two weld pads. Okay, I need to bring this back. Oops. Okay, so I don't have a good way to rotate this into position. So I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit. I'm gonna use an armored block here to kind of flip it into position. If I do it right, a couple armored blocks can act as a funnel to put it right into where I want it to be. And there's one makeshift funnel. So this is the end that needs to go into that funnel. So if I do this right, let's drop this down a little bit. And unlock. Well, that's a little bit better. Can't seem to get this into position. It's close, but not close enough. Gonna have to rotate this somehow. Which means I'm gonna have to do things slightly differently Let's remove the landing gear. Let's add in a rotor. Gotta move this into position somehow. There we go, that's a little better. It's a little straighter on. Okay, so now if I rotate this head back, retract this piston, reverse the rotor back, swing it back around, there we go, it's locked. Now we track the piston. Drive forward just a little bit. Pick it up more. Rotate it down. I think that's close enough. Nope, not close enough. So let's back up. Stop there. Rotate this around. Extend. Lower this down. Now I'm gonna try to pick it up on the bottom, well, top corner there. Okay, bring it up some more. Okay, got a hold of it. Now reverse direction. Extend out. Let's retract this. It's gonna probably try to swing real quick. Yep, there it went. That's the closest I've had it yet. Let's try dropping it. Oh, so close. What direction does it need to move? But it's upright, so I can remove these. It is right there. So close. Okay. Let's rotate this back down, and I'll try picking it up and swinging it across it. Man, this is one of the hurdle things I've ever tried to do. Ah, I've damaged the weld pad. That was the problem. Okay. But I got it upright, so now I should be able to extend this down. There we go, it's welded. And I've just picked my whole thing up. There we go. I've got it in. I've damaged it a little. Quite a bit actually, but I still don't have to build everything. So let's go get the last few components I need to finish this up. Make it with that other assembler. And then I'll bring down everything else one at a time and place them in the same way. Hopefully with a little less damage. Okay, I got my assembler back up and running. What I'm thinking about, let's check our batteries. Fully depleted in 5 hours. It'll be daylight long before then. Okay, I'm locked onto that refinery. The basic refinery. Now I need to grind it off. So, detach. got a hold of the basic refinery. It's now detached from the base. So let's try lifting it up. Feels that won't work. So let's try sliding it out. Nope, there's not enough clearance to make that happen. Let's remove this connector. Gonna need it anyway. There we go. That will work. This suckle's heavy. It's all I can do to hold it up. Is it full of ore? Huh. That's probably where a lot of the weight's coming from. Yep, look at that. As soon as I take a little out, it weighs its weight up. Put some of that weight in the backside of this to act more as a ballast for my rover while I'm moving this. Because we certainly don't want that weight in the refinery as we're moving it. Alright, let's get this underneath. Okay, so I want to set that in there 90 degrees from the way I'm holding it. So to do that, I'm going to have to set it down here and come back in and pick it back up and basically readjust my grip on it. I'm gonna need some weld pads on this one too. Okay, that's where I'm gonna set it. And I want to set it there so I have a little space to move things when I want to do it later. Alright, let's bring it in. There we go. Just got that one on. So I got my basic refinery now down here and the assembler now down here. And I can get those plumbed in. Excellent. And it looks like oh, there I go. Okay, I'm locked. So now I just need to detach that. Okay, let's detach this water recycler. There we go. It's detached. Let's move it underneath now. Retract this piston. No, it don't want to come free. Almost out. There we go. It's free. That one just did not want to come out. Okay. Let's put a weld pad on this now. One heel. I'm gonna set this right heel kind of catty-corner to the basic refinery. And my thoughts are, when I plumb this in temporarily, put a conveyor junction heel, and then I can put a couple pipes over to plumb these two in once I get them in. Okay, let's get this water recycler in place. That looks pretty good. Let's try it. There we go. It's in. The only thing that's left to move is the food processor. Well, I got a hold of it. Mostly hanging in the air, but I got a hold of it. Okay. Okay, let's detach this. 69%. There it is. It's loose. Okay, so I made a few upgrades to the what's going to be the hanger for the tick. And I added this little ramp here so that I didn't have to adjust any height offsets or suspension strength or anything like that whenever I'm coming to offload the tick. I just have to back up and dock it to the connector and it's done. So I've added that. I've also plumbed in the equipment over here. I added this conveyor junction so that whenever I remove all this and make this the fourth hanger, I will just be able to grind these pipes away and add in the connector here. Although I really should have made this curved conveyor tube a junction, but that's something in hindsight. I didn't think of it at the time. So, got that done. And I've also built, well, a little stand here where I'm going to be building the spaceship for the next video. I'm planning a unique design, and I'm purposely going to build it in an odd shape just for something different. We'll see how that goes. That should, between making the spaceship, the atmospheric lift unit, and the ground unit, that should take almost the entire next video to do. I'm not anticipating being able to use it the next time around, but we'll see how far I get. Anyway, I'll get to all that, and we'll see what else I get into next time. This is Iron Captain signing off.